What's up, guys? So today we're going to be towing a 1969 Chevy El Camino. It's one of the SS396 ones. So apparently this thing's like mint condition, like restored. The owner says it's in great condition. So this is going to be the perfect chance to use my new in the ditch dollies that they sent me. You'll watch some of my previous videos. I had a set of Collins dollies on this truck. I am now partnering with In the Ditch. They sent me these dollies here. This is the XL XD series dollies. These have the 570 tires. They also sent me a set of the In the Ditch simple mounts. So I finally have the correct set of mounts for my dollies, because the Collins dollies I had on there had these like little short mounts on there, and they were never the right mounts. The dolly didn't sit down in there right. They just kind of like literally sat there on the tires. So they kind of rocked back and forth, and they would hit the tires would hit the motors for the winches. So finally have those mounted in the right spot with the right mounts. Also really excited about the axle mounts that they sent me. This is one of the tunnel box mounts from In the Ditch. So it's now, the axles are now hanging inside the tunnel box instead of just laying on the floor of the tunnel box. So now I have all this more storage room and everything. So that's really awesome. The dolly bar sits in the middle here. And it's like locked in there. The axles are locked in there. They can't come out. And a key part to all this, like I said, this is like a restored mint condition El Camino apparently. So perfect chance to use In the Ditch's new dolly fenders. So that'll go kind of over the top of the dollies and eliminate any possibility of rocks or anything like that flying up and hitting this, classic cars paint job or anything like that. So that's going to be really cool. I have them mounted on the dolly mounts, the dolly fender mounts on top of the tunnel box. They're here, they're out of the way, because obviously that's not something you're going to use just every single time you dolly something. That's more of a you want to tow something nice kind of a thing. So since I have those, if anybody wants a set of Collins dollies, these have been used twice. They still have like the little rubber, I don't know what you call it, titties is what I call them. Still have the brand new, like been used twice. So if anybody wants a set of Collins dollies, I have those for sale. My email and stuff is down in the description. Hit me there, and let's go tow an El Camino.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Not too bad.
Carl Roberts.
Dustin Janice.
Glad to meet you, bud.
Yes, sir. So this is it.
That's it.
That's a pretty car.
It is nice. Just don't start.
Right? Just gotta get that part figured out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a radiator coming that he's going to put in it for me.
Right.
Twin fans.
There you go.
Aluminum.
Keep her cool.
Yeah, because it got hot the last time we drove it.
Did it?
But it was in a collection for like 10 to 12 years.
So it sat
So
for a
it
little
just
while.
sat. And I looked inside the radiator after my son brought it home.
Just
A lot of corrosion.
yeah. I'm gonna give you a little push down.
Yeah.
Down there.
If you don't mind.
Wrong key. Yep.
Oh,
Right. There you go. Yeah, if you just get her down there somewhere. And there she goes. And this thing is beautiful. That should work.
Easy help push.
I think as long as we can get it moving, it ought to go. If you want to get it turned a little bit more, we might need a little bit.
That's rough without power
Yeah,
steering.
right. Yeah. Ooh, watch out. This is gonna suck.
Yeah, I really appreciate that.
You right?
There's some fine folks live on this road.
Yeah. Now we gotta get it back up that hill.
Good Lord.
Yeah, we're kind of going uphill there, so.
Man.
I think we're about to crest over there.
You want me to turn it?
Yeah, I try to turn it back this way. Try to help you here. Here, you wanna?
I got bad knees and
No, you're
bad
good.
back.
Let me try to. I can try to get it. This thing's beautiful inside too.
Yeah, it's clean.
Where'd you get it from? You said you-
Illinois.
Illinois. I'll say. Remember you said it was in a collection somewhere. So. Yeah, I think it's just about good now.
Appreciate it.
All right. Okay.
You me turn it off or leave it on?
You can go ahead and turn her off. We'll need to get that the wheels straight though. I just noticed they were still turned.
Might want to pull up a little bit more.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna. Now that it's down here, I can get centered up on it. So.
Lord, this
Hang on, I think it's. I just don't want to get
works
it.
better than neutral.
All right, that's good. We're real close to my wheel lift there, so. From here, I can grab it. That's
Okay.
no big deal there. Okay.
Just leave it in neutral?
Huh? I got her back in park.
Okay.
Because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dolly it. So I'm gonna lift it from the front with the truck, and then I have these dollies that go underneath it, and just it lifts it straight up off the ground. So that way, no wheels are turning. No worries there. So, yep, that's it. Perfect. Got that hooked. Get the dolly axles out. Try.
I'm assuming you know where Blake's shop is.
Oh yeah, no, I know that actually here about a month ago, I just got this thing back from him, so he does all my work too.
All right.
He's actually my neighbor, so he lives a few houses down from me.
He's a good guy.
Blake's real good guy.
He does a lot of good things for people.
He does. That's Blake at Remedy Autos who we're talking about.
I used to take it to Dirty Lake,
Yep.
but Lake's $20 an hour cheaper than them.
$20 an hour. Wow. Right. Yeah, so you don't really just want her sitting outside, you know.
Yeah, the dirt that's on it right now is from the last time it was done.
Really?
I knew it was fixing to have to go back over there, so I didn't waste the time.
Didn't even bother. Let's see. I think I went out. Same. There we go, that looks better. My dolly's on. I'm real excited to use this stuff. This is the first time you guys have seen it on the channel, but not the first time I've used them, which I'll explain more about in a minute. Ooh.
That's Herb's a pain in the butt.
It is. Yeah. All right. Goodness. Probably middle. Front. Middle. And should we get those centered? Pretty close. Need my dolly pole. Sure we gauge our safety latches. Woohoo.
You can help me?
I got it. Just gotta get enough leverage. Just
Yeah.
nuts. Stow my dolly pole back in here. This.
That's a real 396, so that motor's
Is it?
heavy.
Oh yeah, no. This is back when vehicles were actually made of steel and not aluminum like everything else nowadays.
Exactly.
It'll still outlast all the new junk anyways.
Exactly. It ain't got a bunch of electronics
Nope.
like that Grand Highlander.
Right, oh yeah.
I had to
Things-
buy a $3,000 insurance policy just for the computers.
Wow. That's I was talking to somebody about that the other day, like how you can go and restore these things still, like they make everything.
Exactly.
In how many years you need to go and start
Yeah.
you need to start working on the electronics of those.
Yep.
How available is that going to be? Probably going to be
And they just about have to go to the dealer.
right. There's going to be a very small handful of places that are even going to have the capability
Yeah.
to mess with them when it comes to rebuilding all that mess.
Exactly. It ain't no repairing it.
No, it's going to have to get replaced. Dolly straps out. On them over here. And we're gonna throw the dolly fenders on, which I'm excited about. This is the perfect toe to test the fenders out. It's nice, beautiful classic car. Don't have to worry about flinging rocks and junk up on his paint, Obviously he cares a lot about this old car, so I want to make sure we take care of it. Do like on these Collins, or on the in the ditch dollies, as opposed to the Collins dollies, how the tie downs are. They actually have loops for you to hook the ratchets to. Whereas the Collins dollies ain't really got much of nothing. Alright. Let me get the dolly fenders. So I had to put them in a bit of a bad spot. No fault of in the ditch, I just don't have very much space on this truck. Yeah. This is passenger side. Put the fenders on there so it ain't flinging up a bunch of rocks and stuff.
Pretty neat little outfit.
Yeah, no, they just came out with these fenders, and I'm loving, especially stuff like this, you know.
Yeah.
Really, really nice to have, because you ain't got nothing flinging. Yeah, you ain't got nothing flinging up on the side of your car or nothing, you know. Connect on there with just 2 pins. Hope you can still see. Yeah. All right, there we go. All right, I reckon that does it.
You want to take a left right there? Go down 1 block, take a left, you'll be right back on Oak Drive.
Makes the loop?
Yep.
All right, sir.
All right, Dustin, thank you.
No problem. I'll get her over there to Blake for you.
All right, have a good day.
Yes, sir, you too. We got her dollied up and rolling, so it's the nice thing about these in the ditch dollies, how easy they are to use. They don't got all the extra levers and stuff you got to worry about having in the right positions, and really enjoying these dolly fenders, especially for stuff like this, because then you can have peace of mind knowing that you ain't got rocks and junk flying up off the tires. You ain't getting no damage claims for that, you know, for any damage, you know,
from that, 'cause that's the whole point of using the dollies, is you're supposed to be protecting the vehicle, you know. You're not like this one. I can tow it from the front, which would normally put the drive axle on the ground, so no wheels are turning, you know. There's no risk of, we're not adding any miles, we're not adding any wear and tear. It's almost like having a flatbed, you know. So definitely recommend getting you a set of these in the ditch dollies and the dolly fenders. I believe you can add those fenders to the Collins dollies as well if you get a like this little adapter they sell for them. So, and I think I was just kind of explaining, or said I would explain that this isn't the first time that I've used this particular set of dollies since I've gotten them. I actually had one other job prior, but it's still a insurance deal going on with it, so out of respect for the customer, I'm waiting to post the video. Yeah, that was the first time I'd used the in the ditch dollies, but that'll still probably be a little ways out before I get to actually post that one. So this is going to be the first time y'all see the in the ditch dollies, and so far I'm really enjoying having them. The couple times I've used the Collins dollies, it was kind of a pain to adjust to using those, but really glad in the ditch sent me these, because it's great to be able to have the capability that these and the fenders and everything, plus that tunnel box mount. It was always a pain to get the, I mean, you saw the couple of videos that I used the Collins dollies in, the axles were just literally just thrown in the bottom of the box, the tunnel box, just on like this homemade mount and stuff, and it worked. But if you're trying to do it in a hurry, it was hard to get everything in there and store other things. So definitely enjoying having the tunnel box mount where they slide in there and they're stored. I still have the whole bottom of the box to be able to store stuff, and it's so far it's really nice. Like, everything has its own mount for the first time. The actual dollies on the back of the truck have the right mount. Like, you can go up there and spin the tires because the dollies are actually being supported. They're a locking mount. You know, it's just overall a lot better setup now. So big shout out to In the Ditch for sending me those and giving me the capability that they have to offer there. So I'd recommend, if you need a set of dollies, give them a look. So anyways, enough rambling. We're gonna haul this thing over to the shop and get this thing unloaded for them. Grab my gloves. Man, this car is beautiful. Like, I don't know if I'm sure it's been restored, but whoever had this thing is, before the gentleman had it, I think they said it was in a collection or something, and I think he said Illinois. So this thing is like a time capsule. All right, first things first, I'm on this side. The dolly fenders have to come off.
so that you can let the dollies down. So we gotta get these stowed back away. And just go back down onto the mounts like that. So I kind of had to put them in a bad spot. It was one of the only open spots that I had available on the truck. Consequently, not exactly the easiest place to store these things, but it's what I had available. They're out of the way and protected. So let's face it, I'm not going to use these things all the time. You don't have to use them all the time, or you can if you want to. I'm probably only going to use them on stuff like this. High-end cars, classic cars, where you don't want rocks and stuff laying up, because how it is, like just a normal dolly setup like this, you know, these tires are just spinning, so they pick up rocks and stuff. It's gonna fling it. If you hit a puddle or anything, it's gonna fling everything right up on the side of the car. Obviously something like this, you don't want that happening, so I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure I protect the customer's car. And if that means taking a little bit of extra time and throwing these fenders on there and strapping the vehicles down and doing the extra work that everybody always says I work too hard on in the comments, I will gladly do it, because I'm not lazy. I'm not scared to work. I will gladly spend a couple of extra minutes to do something as simple as work a little bit harder, and in turn not have a damage claim, or in you know, cases like this, you know, I may have earned myself a customer, because the next time he needs this thing towed, he knows I'm going to take care of it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of one of those things. I would rather be safe than sorry when I've got to get a damage claim for whatever it would cost to fix whatever happened to this thing. Right. Need my dolly pole now. All my straps are off. Everything is off. Make sure we stand on this side of the dolly pole so that we don't catch a dolly pole to the face. This is another one of the reasons why I like the in-the-ditch dollies as opposed to the Collins dollies. the Collins dollies, they have those two levers on either side, and you can slow release it, kind of like how I'm doing these, but it's a pain because you got to sit here and take pressure off and then reach up there and pull the little lever, and it is just, it's not safe. It's not comfortable, especially for someone shorter like me. But these, undo the latch, cam it over, and that's it. There's no hassle. You can get it, you can quick release them, you just pull them up and it drops it on the ground. But if you have a nice concrete driveway that you're unloading a vehicle in, you got this thing slamming down in the driveway, I don't want to get a damage claim for somebody's driveway because I slammed the dollies down into their driveway and chipped their concrete. Because trust me, there are plenty of Karens that would love for me to pay for them a new driveway simply because of a couple of chips or cracks, or, you know, they will do it. Fortunately, the world we live in nowadays is everybody wants something for nothing. Handy trick when you're moving the dollies, you put the pole, you can stand them up, you can walk the dollies, you can pick it up by one side, you can walk the dollies around so you don't have to actually physically carry them around. Especially on days like today when it's like almost 100 degrees out. Coming up on August here just the next couple of days, which is like a season in itself for us. There's like summertime and then there's August. August is just terrible. Set that there. Bring this one around like this. Yeah. Dollies down in their mounts. Turn our lock around. And there's no way they can bounce out. Alright. Now, axles. Again, loving the tunnel box mount, and dollies just slide right in here. locked in, they can't slide out. They just hang there, not in the way of everything. Now I can lower this down. Up just a little bit. We're gonna pull up out the way. That way we're not blocking the road or anything. Now I can finish rolling this up. We're gonna go ahead and end it here. Gotta finish all my documenting and everything, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the scenery of this absolutely beautiful El Camino. And the in the ditch products that allowed me to get in here safely. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If y'all would subscribe, like, and share. We'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.